Hey folks, this is Crazyhouse here, and welcome to a very special episode of Drawing My Butt Off. We're going to do things a little bit different today. Before I get started, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to this channel, and make sure you go ahead and hit that like button if you enjoyed this video and others that I've done in this series. So what we're going to be doing today, folks, is I'm going to be drawing a cyberpunk style arms dealer, and she's going to be obviously a black female, and I want to do something interesting and different. This all started out as the great song by Rage Against the Machine says. It started out as a sketch in my notebook, and I decided to develop it more, and you're going to see me do the actual pencil drawing by hand, but then I scanned it in and I decided to sketch over that again to kind of give it that futuristic feel, that cyberpunk feel. And then you'll see me the inked version of it, and then you'll see it also be colored digitally. So in this video you're going to see me drawing traditionally as well as digitally, all in one video. So I want you to buckle up and check this out, folks. So the inspiration for this came with, like I said, it was just going to be a sketch of just a everyday black woman, just an idea out of my head. It didn't come from anywhere. There was no picture or photo reference for this. It was literally just me sitting at the table drawing, and I decided to record myself, and luckily I did, so that way I can, show how this idea went from one thing to the other. And some people have seen the finished product on my Facebook. If you're not following me on Facebook, I don't know what you're doing here if you're not following me on Facebook too. If you have a Facebook, I should say, because not everyone is on every social media platform. But if you're on there, you need to go ahead and follow me on Facebook, and I will provide the links to my Facebook as well as my other social media links in the description box, so you guys can check that out. But like I said, I was just going to be just an average traditional drawing, marker coloring of a black woman. And I actually did go ahead and finish that, so you guys will be able to see that as well. But then I decided, maybe I can do more with this, because I kind of like this pose. I kind of like her look. So I wanted to make it more futuristic. I went and found some references on Pinterest. I'm also on Pinterest as well, if you guys want to check me out there. And I found some references for, just type of futuristic type clothing and cyberpunk stuff. And I wanted to make this character, she's kind of posed with one hand kind of poked out, almost like she's kind of like an arms dealer. So this is someone you would go to if you wanted to buy, some cyber gear, or you want to buy a mech, which is what she's going to be showcasing in this picture. If you wanted to go buy some, futuristic weaponry, she's someone you would go into a back alley somewhere, and she could show you on a hologram what you're going to buy. You can just make your bid and buy it there. So that's kind of the concept I was coming up with for this character. So you'll be able to see it from beginning to end. What I'm going to show first is the actual pencil drawing in my sketchbook. Then I'll show me going over that in Sketchbook Pro, which is a drawing program. I like using that more than some of the other things like Procreate or Photoshop. Just something I'm used to using. I've been using it for the longest time for animation. So like always, even with like Flash, a lot of the programs that I use for animation, I also use for art as well. So we'll see that drawing done there, and then you'll see an inked version of this character, and I'll showcase that, and we'll take like a little break there, and then we'll go on to do the digital colors after that. So buckle up, folks. Let's sit back, and I'll hit that intro, and we shall get started here on my cyberpunk arms dealer girl. Anyway, hope you enjoy it, and stick around, folks. Alright folks, here we are at the interlude, and you see me draw this just in my sketchbook by hand, and you've seen me redraw it digitally where I put the original picture in there and I kind of drew over it with Sketchbook Pro. And now you see here the inked version of my Cyberpunk arms dealer. So here you are. I just did the inks in Adobe Animate. So this is the way that I like to do inks, and mostly because I just find it very easy for me anyway. It's a very malleable program, so I like doing my inks this way, and it comes out very clean. And I can, when I render out my pictures, as far as like digital pictures, I can resize them in any way, and they do not lose their integrity. It still keeps that nice sharp look. And you've seen my art before, especially when you look at my digital art or my cartoons. You see that I always keep my lines real crisp, and I just like that. I guess with a person who has a mild case of OCD, that helps to keep things very organized and keep that nice line work there. So here are the line work for this character, and you can kind of see where I'm kind of going with this, and you're going to see the colors put in momentarily. I'll do just the basic flat colors, and then I will do the darks, the highlights, and then maybe like a bit of a shadow there, and then I'll add some effects and stuff to like her arms and stuff to kind of show that she's not all completely human. She has some cyber components and some cyborg implants and stuff like that. So that's what we will go to. But first, as always, let me advertise my coloring books. Naturally Cute coloring books available on Amazon. You guys can go pick them up. Pick them up ASAP if you haven't gotten any of them yet, or if you have one. There are 3 volumes now. There's Naturally Cute 1, Naturally Cute 2, and Naturally Cute Fantasy. And they all have different artwork in them. I don't repeat my artwork, nor do I release things with different covers. I like to make sure all original stuff is in each one. So you guys can go check that out now on my Amazon page. So I will play a quick advertisement for the coloring books, and once that is done, we will hop right back into doing the colors for this Cyberpunk arms dealer. So here it is, folks, the final version of my Cyberpunk arms dealer. And as you can see, I put in all the base colors as well as the darks, the highlights, and some shadows. And I added some effects to the lettering as well as some of her Cyberpunk gear. And I want to give it some kind of a green glow, or a green tint to it as well to kind of give it that computerized holographic look. And obviously her clothing and her hair makes her look very futuristic. I want to kind of show her, maybe outside of a club or maybe a back alley. So I added this background that I found online. So this gives you the idea and the atmosphere of what I was trying to accomplish with this digital piece. And I'm glad you guys got a chance to see me do it all the way from the idea drawing phase all the way up until this digital phase here, because this happens a lot just in my line of work, but every once in a while it permeates into my personal hobby time as well, where just taking an idea just from a small sketch or a thumbnail and drawing it in my sketchbook, and then finally taking it into the digital phase and kind of fully realizing it in full color, full digital imagery. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I enjoyed showcasing it for you. I also enjoyed chatting with you in the comments or in the chat. And we shall be back again with some more drawing my butt off. I'll still keep this regular Thursday segment, but I wanted to add some more art videos as well at different times of the week, just to add some more, since I have just a plethora of videos on standby at this point for this channel. And you'll be seeing some more of me putting together animations as well as coloring pages in the coming month. So like I said, I will be launching my Patreon soon, so keep your eyes out for that. And I hope you guys will stick with me on this channel as well as my other social media platforms. Like I said before, all links will be provided in the description box as well as the comment section. So thank you guys for joining me again, and we shall be back again with some more art videos, animation, and commentary from Chris Crazyhouse. So go ahead and hit that sub button and subscribe, and make sure you like the video and share it with any artists out there that you think will appreciate my artwork or my commentaries. Anyway, guys, you have a safe one. Chris Crazyhouse signing out. Peace.